Star Citizen branded stick and rudder setup or something.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, for tech specs, if you can play Crisis 3, you can play Star Citizen.
Couple of questions popping up related to the same thing. Stick around for the whole stream. People are asking about, like why can Shadow Legante or get like an outfit and all that stuff. There are things that we are doing in our full outfits just from time to time. So you just kind of watch the whole stream. You might see something because we still have our issues to work out per se, and that's not over yet. So just keep tuning in, keep watching. You get to see some cool videos on reveals, and you might be able to see me and Shadow have a nice little discussion from time to time. So
I think it was 106, 109 degrees in Texas today. So the reason that Legante is not wearing his
it is hot
rubber gas mask outfit all day is because he would die.
Those short clips you guys have seen so far were fairly murder on both of us.
I peeled this thing off of him, and it's I felt like somebody drenched this thing in a goddamn pool before he took it off.
Here's an interesting one. We know that we can board ships and take people out and so on, and leave their ship intact. Somebody's asking if you're able to take out a pilot through ship damage, such as shooting through a canopy or hitting a ship in a way where it breaks through the hull and practically ejects the pilot out of the ship. I mean, can you actually take out a pilot without boarding and killing him?
We're talking about that.
Wearing a spacesuit.
One of those things we want to do, we're probably going to put in the game and then balance in the dogfighting because it's one of those things that could take over if it turns out to be really easy to do.
So yeah.
Well, there's you guys mentioned the Joker grappler or whatever that electrocutes people in the ship, right?
Yep.
Is that along the same lines as what we're talking about here at disabling the crew?
I think we're thinking more of like kind of the lucky shot that goes through the cockpit and hits the pilot in the head.
The Battlefield 3 shoot the pilot out of the helicopter kind of stuff.
It's one of those things that it's really cool, realistic in a game, but you'll also find that a bunch of players will learn exactly how to do that, and then you'll just have these guys who go around shooting everybody in the head from further away than you can see them. So we want to do it, but can't promise it for sure.
You guys mentioned some weapons that are more precise and are used take a greater degree of skill in order to use and are potentially more effective in the right hands. So is that mostly talking about targeted things, like target their engines or something like that, and do more damage to that, or is that what the primary point of that is?
Absolutely. I mean, think of it's not a good example of Wing Commander because Wing Commander never had subsystems really. So
it's like Descent Free Space or something like that.
Yeah. Free Space.
But imagine in Wing Commander the difference between a mass driver cannon and the Stormfire cannon. It's the same essential technology, but one of them is just this big bolt that'll hit the ship, and the other one, if there were subsystems, you could pick them off if you were a good shot. Yeah. And if you're a bad shot, both of them are fine solutions for.
So if you're really into ships, you know the different pieces, and you're a really good shot, then the tighter shot is a much better buy for you.
Yep. We've got different types of shells, and we've got both laser weapons and ballistic weapons, and they're all going to feel differently. And my experience is that you typically take the one particular weapon over the other, and it's not a set weapon. It's whatever your best at.
We saw some of the combat kind of stuff when the initial pitch was made on the Kickstarter. That initial video, the projectiles were very slow, including photons, light, whatever, lasers. I get that. And I understand that that's going to be sped up a little bit.
Absolutely. They were very slow in that demo, and that's one thing we're working on.
Are the basically ship speeds somewhat what we can expect, or is it going to be faster, slower than that? Like, what's the deal?
I think the goal is a little bit faster than that. It's a big balance thing, too. You want it to feel like a World War II dogfight. Anything more than
like
that?
Battleship micro warp drive on a cruiser kind of style stuff.
So I think it'll be a little bit faster than it was in the demo, but we'll.
So currently 10:30 is Dr. Hart time.
Okay, is it 10:30 now?
One last question, and then
we've got 6 minutes.
What is that important? I don't understand.
You need a theme song.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. I guess.
Any updates or news on how ship communication will work with other players?
So there's two types of communication. There's one that's our cheat, where you have an instant messenger system with your friends, and you can talk to them anywhere, which is kind of a necessary evil because we know you're just going to jump out to IRC or something. if you don't have that. So you have a friends list. You can talk to the buddies in your guild at any time. Other communication is based strictly on physics. If I want to contact somebody in this, they have to be nearby me. They can't be on the other side of the galaxy.
There's some more questions here. We got a few, about maybe 3 more minutes for questions.
We'll pick this up later. We've got a lot of time. So.
Yeah.
It's almost like we've got all night.
Yeah, until I fall asleep.
At least until Chris comes back. From
Yeah.
Actually, I've never seen this. We know we can reserve our name just by signing up website. When is there going to be a method for reserving squadron names?
Coming soon. One of the things we're doing in phase 2 of the RSI site, which we're actually meeting with the guys at Turbulent next week, week after the 4th, is the guild squadron functionality for the site, which is going to tie right into the game. So basically, we're figuring that out in about 10 days. So stay tuned.
I see you guys drink all the moonshine.
No, it's all over here.
Oh, not yet.
Pretty sure we will be dead.
Let's start doing shots if you want.
Just really out. They're out. Get them out. Doctor, we need you.
We know there's going to be like repair droids and stuff like that and such. What other kind of droids would we expect to see on board ships?
Well, pleasure droids, of course.
Oh, we don't talk about those.
Yeah.
Redacted.
That's only on
Redacted,
one
that's
drink.
right, yeah.
Fisto 3000.
Ben, sir, you have my curiosity.
I-
Now you have my
I
attention.
regret going down this path.
Yeah, the next question they're going to ask is how many. You're going to say 7.
7, yes.
Cardboard Brain wants to know when the subscriber store is coming online.
Hi, Cardboard Brain. Next question.
Waiting for more.
We're working on the subscriber store. The folks in LA are the ones to ask, and it's in the works.
They're busy
So-
eating.
They're busy eating.
Here's another question. Will we see any heavy fighters as opposed to heavy bombers?
Yeah,